Hello and welcome to Rich Rides. This week I thought I'd just do a short video about riding a scooter in Koh Samui and sort of some of the rules of the roads and what you need to be careful of. So the first thing is, if you're thinking of renting a scooter anywhere in Asia, then of all the places I've ridden, this is the safest, or seems to be the safest. There's definitely less traffic. People tend to actually obey most of the rules of the road, where in other places not so much. So as you can see here, the drive on the left, just like in the UK, so that doesn't feel alien at all. It's not much traffic, especially in the sort of southwest of Koh Samui where I am, and yeah, it all just works nicely. It's quite a relaxed riding atmosphere. Unlike a lot of places, you don't get a million people beeping the horns constantly. Do get cars that sometimes pull out like that, but as you can see, they all take the time. That car just gave way to those scooters. Everyone's sort of slow and steady, so it's quite safe from that respect. One thing you will notice is no one really uses the horn here. So things to be aware of: if people do beep, then there's something to watch out for. Talking of watching out for things like those dogs, so you never get up to any big speeds. You rarely go over 50 k's, even on the sort of ring road around the island, because you never know what might jump out in front of you. So that's something to be aware of. As far as safety gear is concerned, then gloves and keeping everything covered. You'll often see people not wearing this kind of stuff. You'll also see a lot of people not wearing helmets, which really isn't a good idea. Even if you're not going more than sort of 50k, you really don't want to be banging your head. Lots of locals, like this lady there, but also lots of Westerners. The only time I've seen anyone get pulled by the police in the couple of months I've been here, it was Westerners not wearing helmets. And here's a good example of a local, one-handed, no helmet, overtaking where there's a junction, oncoming traffic. So yeah, you've got to be a little bit careful. Also got to be careful turning right. Always do a lifesaver, because I've had it where there's things coming up the outside and overtaking you. People often give that a little come on out of the way. So people often forget to turn their indicators off here. So no helmet, but please don't be tempted yourself. So yeah, in summary, would I recommend it? Definitely so. It brings so much more of an experience to an island if you can actually go exactly where you want. There's so many places we've been to that we wouldn't have gone to otherwise if we didn't have scooters. You'll also see people sort of four up on a scooter, so a whole family on one. We didn't quite go that far, but we've had two scooters with four of us. So me and my wife have both had our children riding pillion. Again, same sort of rules for them, with being completely covered up. The one sort of last thing to mention about the roads, because this is a perfect example of it, is be careful of like dust and sand. It's actually rained here recently, but within half an hour you can see the amount of dust that is back here. So just be very aware of that on corners. There's also some roads on Google Maps aren't actually paved roads, so I made a video about that before, so I'll put a link to that. So that's it for this week. I hope that little video was useful. Please do just ask any questions in the comments. Do give the video a like, because that really helps, and do subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching, and see you again next week.